Hello and good day everyone. Today we're going to play some Annie Swain. The patch is live and I really want to try out the new Swain, see if it's any good. The idea of the deck is to level Swain as fastly as possible. So hopefully we can put him down on turn 5 leveled. Because when he's leveled he's really hard to deal with on turn 5 except for with spells. And that's how we try to take the win. We're playing primarily units and cards that could level up Swain pretty fast in the early game. Annie helps a lot. Every time she attacks, she adds 2 to the counter for Swain. And it's even possible to level her, getting the Tibbers, which is also very good with the amount of units that we can stun later in the game. Krusty Cudger deals 2 damage to himself, leveling Swain with that, and it's still a 1 mana 2/2, that's fine. Of course, we're playing Ravenous Flock for 4 damage for 1 mana, it's insane. Buxtapoos is a 2 mana 3/1 challenger, deals 3 damage to itself, also counts towards the Swain level up. I decided to add in the Ionian Hookmaster. Some of the weapons that you can improvise are pretty good combined with Swain, especially the scout weapon. And it's just a fine 2-drop to play. Make It Rain, dealing 3 damage to level Swain, also getting rid of boards that spread out, especially the spiders. This might be good against spiders, which I could see playing a lot. The Arcanite Sentry, it's a stun that helps to deal with certain targets with Ravenous Flock, and it's a skill which helps leveling Annie a little bit. The Death's Hand, another damage spell to help level Swain. It's also good when Swain is already leveled because it damages the enemy nexus, stunning something. Zep's Prayfin to draw one of our spells. Just a decent 4-drop. I have Nagaburos because we want some draw. And this is just one of the strongest cards in Bilgewater, in my opinion. Then, of course, the free Swain. I've decided to include free Riptide Sermon, even though it's nerfed. I think it's still pretty good, especially in this deck. Dealing 4 damage is still significant. Also, I found that there are not a lot of good 3 or 4 drops for this deck. So that's where Riptide Sermon could be potentially as a turn 4 or free play. To help deal with minions and set up a minion of our own. Also, the 1 damage to the enemy nexus can also help when Swain is leveled, so I found this card to be good in here. Free Leviathan, and then as a 40th card, I chose Captain Farron. Against some control decks, I could see us running out of stuff, and then I think this is a good card to get the final damage in to win the game. I'm still doubting on this, I might replace this, but for now this is the 40th card. So yeah, let's play some games and see how we do. Katarina Ahri. I like the idea. I've messed around with that idea as well, but I think Katarina Joshua is just a little better. So what do we want to keep against this? Like Sentry is good if we find a Ravenous Flock. I'm not sure if Hookmaster does anything in this matchup. Maybe keep a Sentry. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to see that one in this matchup. This is decent though. I don't believe they have anything.
Come out,
We always want to play Annie, so we can just open attack.
Think you're fast? Cute.
Ideally, in his case, he recalls or stuns something this turn, so next turn he can block with this into my hand.
Let the
But then
bloodshed
he will
begin.
use Buxtapoos. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. We can play Buxtapoos before he uses the Blade's Edge, so let's just pass.
Quick as the blade.
Death's Hand this one. And hope he uses the Blade's Edge. If he can. unfortunate. On one side I want to play Boxtopus to kill this, but on the other side it leaves me with a lot of mana unspent this turn.
What's that, Tippers?
But if I play this, he can play Ahri. Twin Disciplines isn't gonna help him because then I can just flock it. Let's just do it.
I'm still good to scrap.
I mean, second Katarina would be bad for me.
Nature does not mourn.
But other than that, I think
Bring the
I'm
flipping
fine.
back.
And if he has Twin Disciplines, he's never gonna use it on this. He's going to use it on this to kill the Annie. But that's just unfortunate then. Yeah. Okay. I think we can say that he doesn't have twin. Well, I still have 4 mana left. There were many things I could have had in his
Don't let
hands
the fluffy
maybe.
tails fool you.
Alright. Now this turn we might play Sentry into Ravenous Flock
Hide for
on
a
that
moment,
one.
run forever.
Because he gets a lot of recalls this turn. Let's just stun it now so we don't have to take the damage. And then we can play Crystal Codger and Ravenous Flock this turn as well.
Ahri, what do you fear?
A dull companion? More revealing questions.
Unfortunately, he has an Ahri as
Break
well.
the silence. I will mourn you.
Drawing another Ravenous Flock would actually be excellent.
2 steps into moonlight.
But maybe something like Swain is just better. We don't want to block any of this. It all goes back to his hand. Yeah.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Too slow.
If we play Flock here, see what he does. Because this allows us from attacking with Annie, which is something we would like. Because then she levels up. Or we could play the Sentry to level her up, and then she can attack either way. Oh. He homecomings the Annie. Interesting. Because that's one of the few ways that I feel that deck can actually deal with leveled up Swain. I mean, he does stop the level up, but Annie's not that important for me. And I can just replay her this turn. Which is actually excellent, so we can play Zepspraven and get the attune as well.
Let's go make some
And we can just
friends,
open attack with
Tippers.
this. But sometimes opportunities arrive which you just feel like you have to take. And playing a Boxtopus into an Ahri is one of those.
Pablo's been down. Let his knee out.
And what's the worst thing he could play this turn?
Care that the hunt
Like,
does
yeah,
not
that's not bad
consume
for me
you.
at all.
The others seem to wish it so.
The hunter approaches.
It's fine.
Nature does not mourn.
And then we draw a card. Ravenous Flock would be a nice draw from Zep now. Make it range also decent. Especially if he does this. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Run.
Only has 3
Think you're
cards
fast?
left. That's
Cute.
good. And we're getting closer to Captain Farron. This
Hide
turn
for
is a bit
moment,
empty for
run
us though.
forever.
It's strange. I thought his text would tell him to also give himself, but that's still unchanged. That does make the card a bit worse. How far is he from Ahri level up? 2. I think stunning. I mean, he can't attack with that. If we stun this, he can't attack at all. And then we have the big board for next turn. Next turn we just slam Farron and attack, He'll probably Homecoming or Will of Ionia or something, but we still get the decimates, and then we can threaten lethal. Is there ever a world in which I attack now? No, you can still block it with this. We just played a Pharaoh.
Enough! Now end this!
Next turn. It's actually funny that if you have 3 mana unspent, then after you play Captain Farron, you can exactly play both decimates the turn after. It's all your mana. So he's going to homecoming this, blocking this. So those I always attack with. This is an auto attack. And the question is, like, we just want to get 2 damage in, so maybe we just attack this with both of these. I do think I want to keep Annie alive. And we've already leveled Swain hard times. We just want to get 2 damage in, and he can prevent everything, but then he has at least 1 unfavorable block, I believe. I mean, this can go here. No, it's not that unfavorable at all. I really want to get 2 damage in. I need to attack with Annie as well. Right. He could have a deny for one of the decimates. It is what it is. Oh, he just surrenders. That's great. Well, Captain Farron did come through for us this game. So that's nice. Heimer Norra. Normally Heimer Norra is pretty good into aggressive decks. I'm not sure if that's the case with this deck. Normally we'd keep Riptide Sermon before nerf against Heimerdinger, but now it doesn't do as much. I think Death Hands might be good against Norra. Boxtopus, same logic applies there, although Boxtopus is very weak against Valfeast and Pokestick, which they run 3 copies off of both. I'm not sure if they still play Hate Spike. I guess maybe a few copies. So do we keep it? We actually want an Annie this game. Maybe we put this away for a higher chance on Annie, because this just gets blown away so cheap. Well, there's Annie. This is decent. We can still get it anyway.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
It's playtime. Well, quiet is bad, but it is what it is.
Tibbers. Home is just around the portal.
Pablo's been down! Let his knee out!
Step lively. Portals everywhere.
Aye, should have stayed home, pal.
Yeah, that's why I threw it back into the deck, but I kept the one anyway. I believe we do it this turn because I have seen variations of the deck that actually play stress defense and then we cry.
Portaling away.
Swain is still pretty far off. The good thing is that this doesn't block Swain. No. We don't want to use anything on that. It's not worth it. Let's see what he gets. Not free attack. Then I think we play Swain. I don't think they play anything with higher than 2 attack.
By my hand.
I mean, they play a Minimorph and Vengeance, so... I mean, that would be unfortunate, but no, actually they don't. If we get this through, that's big. Okay, we don't get it through. So next turn, we can Sentry Heimer, Flak, kill it, use Deckhand on one of the other things. And then we level Swain. We just open attack turn after if he doesn't get rid of it. And he's last man to do so. He open attacks. I want to get rid of Swain blockers. I think this is the best one. Oh no, that blocks the damage. That's so annoying.
Their
No,
time
Swain's
has
not
come.
leveled. This is 1 damage. Wait, no. We can also play Annie this turn. And then attack with any first Swain after. That will do the job. I don't believe there's a lot of things you can do. Oh, nice, cool. If he plays Stress Defense, you can save it.
It's smaller than a diagram.
Glimpse Beyond to deny the damage. That would also be mean. Yeah. Okay. I see the problem for this deck is leveling Swain against this deck. He also drew 2 of his Glimpse Beyonds in the first 15 cards, which is also... we can still play Annie because it still kills anything
Come
when
out,
attacking.
wherever you are.
And then, if they both attack combined,
We are at
it
war.
does level Swain. It does level him too late, but you know, it is what it is. We do this, see how he responds. Maybe he plays a Vengeance here, and then we can play Leviathan. Yeah, well, exactly like this. That's fine.
Deploy!
You put a puff cap on my Swain? How dare you? How uncivilized. Is there a world where we accept this damage? No, there is not. What are possible ways for him to deal with Leviathan? Except Minimorph and Vengeance. He's already played, he can play the box. They only deal like... I mean, Hate Spike, Pokestick, Vile Feast, those are only... If you have to combine all of them to kill this, you can't kill Swain.
Counterattack!
I'm not sure if we block with Leviathan. I mean, 6 left. How bad is that for me?
What's that, Tippers?
Don't see any way of him doing 6 damage, right? Let's just do it like this, it's fine. I mean, it's only 4 minions. 14 puff caps, that's doable. Sure. We'll always play Swain
By
here.
my hand will Noxus rise. Grand General! What wondrous discoveries await below?
And Swain levels on the turn, stunning the strongest, which is these 2.
Dark in the sky!
Unlock
Victory
Swain.
awaits! Artillery barrage!
I believe this is the right order, because otherwise the effect of Annie would fade away. No wait, she only needs it to activate, doesn't really matter. But then her positioning doesn't matter at all. Let's just put it there in case he has something to do against Swain. Oh no, that doesn't matter as well. We're just putting it like this anyway.
Persistence is key.
Vengeance or Minimorph. No, Wallop. Wallop is less bad for me, I guess. I'm gonna still do damage, everything's still alive. Apparently doesn't have Minimorph or Vengeance because he still has mana left. He can play them. So that's fine. And get rid of something dangerous. And we can play Desperation to draw something. Life is still good.
Let us take a peek at life beneath
And
the
we slowly
waves.
chip away of it at his nexus.
Keep up, keep up.
While stunning. We do have to be careful about the puff caps though. But I dodged them. Like a pro. True pro. This board is getting somewhat wide. What's this doing? I'm summoned transformation. Oh yeah, that didn't happen. So I'm pretty certain we always want to stun whatever he plays with Challenger. With the sentry. I don't think anything here is worth killing. Or flock. I mean, we stun the two strongest ones. You can only attack with these three.
Tactician's
They're not
greatest
dangerous. Yeah.
Dark in the sky!
One, two, three, 4 attackers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. I don't really. I mean, he's probably gonna kill Annie. Do we really care about that? I mean, these are the ones he has to be afraid of, not this. Is he going to kill his other creatures that are stunned in order to play more? That doesn't seem likely as well. Maybe we just save Annie. What could he have that could actually kill me this turn though? I think the worst case scenario... I mean, worst case is just he plays Sneezy Biggle Bust and just attacks, right? Let's just stun. Just in case he has like 2 Biggle Dusts and he can Challenger either of these. That seems to be the most dangerous situation for me. We can actually deny glimpse here. That's amazing. It's the other way around this time.
They should thank you.
I mean, is this just game over for him? What could he possibly have here? Let's just pass, see what he does. I mean, we don't really need to do anything. By the way, I was wrong earlier. It's always good to attack with Annie after Swain because her effect goes through if the blocker is gone. So that was just stupid of me.
I'm still good to scrap!
Okay. Did have an answer to that, unfortunately.
Wait for me!
So he attacks with everything. We can put this here. This here. And then we have to dodge 2 puff caps. Or we can just play both make it rains, level Annie, put her here. And then there's decent odds of things getting destroyed.
My name's Annie.
She is leveled with 2, right? Yeah. Let's just do it like this. I don't see any other real good use for this with a board this wide anyway. So. And Tibbers is also good for next turn.
Where there's fire, there's shivers!
If we somehow don't kill them. We actually should. That's nice. That is actually good. Okay. We just pass, we stun them, we can open attack. Unless you draw this amount. It is what it is, but it's still overwhelm helps a lot here.
Inferior design.
Hate Spike or Minimorph or Vengeance.
Don't test me.
There has to be something. Otherwise he wouldn't bother blocking the other ones.
You disrupt our peace.
The sad thing here is that if he can do something against this, we only get 2 damage through, he has 3 left, and playing with Leviathan only deals 2. Why? Oh wait, no, we guess this is overwhelmed. No, it's still lethal. Your opponent discards their lowest cost card. Well, fortunately that's my Tibbers, but it does hurt. My Minimorph or Vengeance can block my win here. And if I don't win, there's a chance I lose, because I can't protect my board against... Oh, Crumble. No! No, that hurts. Oh, that hurts so much.
We're going under!
So this one, we can only block one of the 4s, and the one goes through. So he wins, unless we draw something that helps us. No, that doesn't help us. If he open attacks, he wins. Oh, that's such a shame. This was such a close game. Alright, well played. Oh. That was a fun game though. Ooh, Akshan Kayn. Let's see. So Kayn hurts my Annie a lot, but we have to keep it to level Swain as fast as possible, and we have both of them in our opening. Yeah, we want something else for this. Make it rain doesn't do a lot against him. This doesn't do a lot as well. Well, we have to rely on draws. Well, that's at least something.
Let's go make some friends, Tibbers.
I actually don't know this entire deck. I mean, obviously they play Action on 2. Are there any other 2s they play? I don't know. I think playing this just allows us to get 3 more damage in, because he never wants to play anything into this.
Let his knee out!
I believe.
I don't need rules
But he
to know
does.
good from bad.
Well, we did draw something to play on turn 4. We don't have anything else to draw in this turn. It's not something we really want to play.
To the dark within.
You can equip it with the weapon though. No.
Voice from within.
So this is something I think I want to recite Sermon next turn before it puts the weapon on it. Because having a big lifesteal unit, that's going to hurt me. Yeah, let's just play it. We don't want to give him any targets for his equipment. I mean, if he plays something with more than 3 health, it is a shame that we don't get to attack with Annie again. But I think we have to do this. Because if he plays equipment, we don't have any way to deal with it anytime soon. And we need to get some chip damage in so we can finish the game later.
Mighty burn!
It also helps Swain level up a bit. That would bring it to 9 attack. If we get to attack, it's 11. We only need 1 more. We can play Swain next turn and play this the turn after. Even if we don't get to attack with Annie, and it will level him. So we can in theory always have Swain on turn 6 and be able to attack with Annie.
The box bestows
Yeah,
rise.
that's fine. Now we get some damage in.
Burning.
You will see.
That's too bad, but it's not the worst. He goes with the blood letters. That's interesting to me. What else is he going to play this turn then? Or is he just going to attack with this? I don't really... Maybe he wants to play Kayn this turn. Attack into this. That's an option. We can play Boxtopus here. We can still keep the stun if he plays a Kayn, and then we can play Swain the next turn. I think that's the best option.
I'm still good to scrum!
The child is gone. The killer remains.
Merely a vessel.
I mean, the 1/1 can block. We get rid of it with Swain. Even if he equips it with the blood letters. So that's fine. And next turn we just Boxtopus Kayn and attack with Swain before, so we kill it as well. Yeah, that seems good. Now let's see what he has against Swain. He needs to have an answer here.
Empire above all!
I mean, or he could have the strike card with Kayn to evacuate him from the field,
Master,
at
your
least saving the Kayn. No, it wouldn't save him though, because it would die when striking with the Boxtopus. Yeah, I really wonder what he has here. I mean, he could play the blood letters as a Xolani. And then I just pull that, and he has to block Kayn with Swain. Kill an ally. He can kill an ally very easily though. That doesn't seem to be the problem.
Indecision is the first of many weaknesses.
He gets rid of it. That's interesting. He doesn't have mana. Alright. We can't do anything about this. But then there's really no way he can block Swain.
A win streak!
We are at
No
war.
way, yeah, no. He doesn't want to block Swain. I mean, he can have momentous choice. That's good for him. Momentous choice. That's the only thing I can think of. Or something that, yeah, quick ascent might also be good. Yeah. Okay. There's 3 options.
I will not yield!
Oh. That's a good turn for him, unfortunately.
Yes.
Now he's trying to get rid of my Swain next turn. Which will succeed. Unless no, there's nothing I can do. That's a very well executed turn, to be honest. If he plays something there.
Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
I can just unrust. Which I
Good
do
people
think
don't
is
look
worth.
the other way.
It's right. I mean, is there a different way that he can actually kill Swain with 5 mana left? I mean, if he just has to strike, he can get rid of it anyway. But then, even then, it's still nice that he didn't grow in stats when he attacked. So yeah, I always interesting here. The idea is Zap Brave in, draw spell, Death's Hand could be quite good, so we can stun his Rast up front.
Gotta go with the flow.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I think we just always put this here, so it can't attack again. I mean,
In and out.
he can. Let's put this there. Yep. Like, I really want to put Leviathan down here. So I don't think Riptide Sermon is an option, even though getting rid of the Akshan, stunning the Rast, and being able to attack would be nice. I still can't kill it off, and it can just open attack me next turn. So I think playing Make It Rain and hoping one will hit the Nexus is the best play here, actually. Then we can play Leviathan afterwards. And if we hit the Akshan, we can
Patience
use
is tactician's
the Dragon's
greatest
Flock
tool.
that we draw to kill Akshan. And hopefully it kills this, and it hits the Nexus, and then either this or this. I don't really care. Well, we didn't kill that, but at least we hit the Noxus of the Nexus. Nexus Noxus. It's too similar. Especially with Swain saying Noxus every couple of turns. I get confused.
Noxus.
Now, what does he do? It's like, we don't want to actually attack with Swain because he can block with Akshan and it actually kills him. I'm thinking of playing Christy Codger. Then if he passes again, I just attack with the 2 low attack ones. I play Leviathan and I just chill. I don't do anything.
lands to their needs.
No, he strikes. Yeah, I thought so. You know, it's the best to put them like this, I think. Oh, he can block that.
Dark in the skies! Yet obey your master.
I don't think we've spawned to put Leviathan in any danger here. That's our win condition together with Swain here.
Try
It's
to.
bad to take damage, but it is what it is. I mean, he knows I have a Swain in hand. I don't really see any reason for me not to play it. I mean, I need to play it. I need to stun and attack and get a win and con in. I can play this if I play Swain this turn. Do we really want to show our other cards before that?
By
Just
my
play the
hand.
Swain. He knows it's going to happen. It's fun how leveled Swain and Leviathan are also equal stats now. Predicts. It's never good for me, I think. Let's play the weapon, because that's the least. If we stun his strongest, and if Swain gets through and overwhelm,
Sometimes you're
gives
the
us
best.
the best chance of actually killing him. We challenge her that. Wait, that was actually the strongest that died. Then why does he go with vulnerable here? Does he have No, I mean if he casts Kayn in his hand, he doesn't have to make my units vulnerable. He can just play it just like that. We play this always because we want to get rid of this. Okay. He's allowing it so far.
Leave them not.
Where are you off to?
We don't want to play anything of this first. We're just going to see what he does and then respond accordingly.
Hug it out? Oh, come now. Hug it out? Hey! Oh, come now. Hug it out?
Yay, he won.
I will break such little lives. Raise the Noctora. Remember this day.
Oh, it's that Taric again. It's the Elise, Katarina, Gwen. So let's see. I want Death's Hand against Katarina, and I want Annie to level up Swain, and I want to draw the Swain. Those are on my wish list. This matchup, Make It Rain, might be good if he starts with a lot of his aggressive units, like the hallowed ones. But I'm not too afraid of those. Doesn't do too much in this matchup, I guess. Like drawing Swain early against this deck, that's meaningful.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime. Don't be scared. It's just fire.
care. It's just so if they play the Hallowed Fearsome next turn, I might play Make It Rain. Ooh. Or if they play this and they go with 0 defense weapon.
Sometimes you're the respect to Steve's bounty and all that.
Which they do. Like, one of the major things of this deck, which is the same against the Norra Heimerdinger deck, is they play Glimpse Beyond. So when they don't have mana to do that, that's when you want to play your damage spells in. Is there anything he can play this turn that makes me not want to attack with Annie when I play a Boxtopus? Like, the only unit I can think of is Elise, but I can just Boxtopus it. Biggest downside of playing Boxtopus is of course that he can just Vile Feast it. But then again, it's going to get Vile Feasted anyway whenever he gets the chance. I feel we just do this. I don't see any reason not to. Like Vile Feast, he can't play Vile Feast and Hate Spike to kill both my units, so that's why I think this is the right play right now. So I don't think there's anything he would actually want to play into this except for like things that are block good into this, but then I just still open attack with this and nothing's lost. Yeah. Okay. More predictable. Let me play this. Oh, I'm so glad Hate Spike's not on 1 anymore. That would have been a very bad turn for me. Given I would have just open attack then, but still. And if they would Hate Spike me now, I can just react with Death's Hand, so that's nice. So we don't want to fall below Death's Hand mana if he doesn't spend all his mana on Gwen this turn. If he does use Gwen though,
If only she could see
I'm unsure
me.
what to do here. I think maybe play Zap, draw into either Make It Rain or Ravenous Flock. Ravenous Flock would be best. I mean, I can still attack with Annie and use Deckhand on Gwen when I attack. In that case, I mean, there's nothing we can do to stop her attacking me.
Gotta
Yeah,
go with
this
the
feels
flow.
best. Make It Rain though. I mean, if we draw into
I
Flock
gotta use my
and Make It
tools.
Rain afterwards, could be good. Or we could just Flock here, prevent the damage from the spider. Get some more level up on both Annie and Swain. He can't glimpse right now. And it also removes Hate Spike as a viable option from this. You could still Hate Spike the Gwen. Yeah, I'm willing to go for this. I mean, if I open attack, he blocks, I play Death's Hand, then Hate Spike doesn't kill it anymore because it's leveled. So we always just open attack here.
Very neat.
If he passes, we might actually pass. Because the only thing we want to really play this turn is the Master. He doesn't pass. I think Hookmaster still the play. We just save the mana for next turn, so we can either double Death's Hand the Gwen, or I have Nagaburos, whatever. What do we want? This is the only unit that can be Vile Feasted right now, until I draw Boxtopus. I already had one of those. So tough, I think, maybe is good here. Yeah. Let's give it tough, because if you have Vile Feast, you can just kill it easily, and we want to be able to have this block into the Reckoner, I think. Let's see what he does. There are multiple options this turn, I think. He's on Hallowed 1. I don't... He still has mana for another Gwen. So maybe just playing this and stunning the Gwen is fine. Then we can eventually kill it later after he spends some more mana. It also gives us another blocker. I'm down, and it levels Annie. Although anything I would do this turn levels Annie, except I have Nagaburos, but I'm not going to play only Nagaburos this turn. Yeah, let's do this. The Terrace also helps a lot.
First the smoke, then the fire, then the Deckhand!
Giving can block to Annie only really matters whenever you would get lethal on me, because you never want to block with Annie as well. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we can we're definitely going to use either Nagaburos or 2 Deckhand, depending on how he attacks. Let's just see what he does. We can still block some things. I wonder why he decided to stun this and not this, because then I can give the weapon to something else. Could be better. Yeah, just pass. I think we're going to use double Death's Hand this turn to just prevent as many damage incoming as possible. Reasonable.
You're
like
up,
this.
Chumbucket.
This. We don't really care about our elusive
Why are you
unit.
here?
So I just put it there. Might as well put it there. Do we care about the spider? No. I don't think so. It leaves us at 10. That's decent. I think. I mean, we can save 2 more health, saving 2 damage, but then we can't play a spell next turn. I don't think that's correct. Like next turn we can play Tiber's Death's Hand, kill this and the spider, something like that. That seems better. Yeah. Ooh, there's a Swain though. Is there any way he can stop Swain? Like he could play this, then I can Death's Hand something to stun it and attack anyway, so it doesn't die almost. Maybe he has Arachnoid Sentry. That might be, you know, annoying, but that's still not bad. Yeah, I'm playing it.
Victory awaits! The feud for the many.
7 mana, what will you do?
First time, madam. I suppose it's rather
Why?
I should never tire of something so
Leave them
grand.
Why would he go with that? I'm very confused. I don't see why he would do this. I mean, it kind of signals that he doesn't have any other option.
Patience is a tactician's greatest tool.
I don't want to use Nagaburs here. Do I want to use the Pen of Pain on Swain? No, I don't think so. Biggest challenge we have is him damaging with... Oh, there goes my screen. Oh, it's back. No, let's just do it like this.
Scissors at the ready.
Need to put something in front of here.
refreshment.
Why does... If it's dead or gone, the free training access instead. So here I do 2 and 3. This should deal 3 as well, right? But it doesn't? I'm confused. Let's see. Oh no, wait, it's just that first. Yeah, so it doesn't go. This doesn't matter at all. Oh my god. Yeah, this is not a skill. This is an extra strike. This is a skill, so this goes first. Right. Right.
Welcome, one and all, to the Midnight
Now though, this could be good on Swain, so it doesn't die to a Ravenous Flock. Let's just put it there.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Next turn he has 8 mana, 9 mana, so he cannot play Harrowing. But there's not a weapon in his hand that buffs it, so we might as well just leave it. I mean, this also stuns him next turn.
It's just a nick.
Unless he open attacks, but I don't see any reason for him. Well, there is a reason. It doesn't seem legit.
Join us!
Merely pawns in a greater game.
He uses his deck token. Katarina's not leveled. There's no way. Like, worst case scenario is Ruined Reckoner. It's the only way you can actually attack. So I believe I can just play Leviathan pretty safely here.
Prepare the cargo! There is no excess when victory is at stake.
Whatever he plays gets stunned in my next start. Yeah, great. Alright. So far so good.
Let's go make some more friends.
Misfortune Swing. I wonder if it's just a pirate's deck and then he changed the Riptide Sermon and maybe the Decimate with Swain Leviathan, or that it's actually a build around Swain deck. I wonder, is there any... We need Ravenous Flock in order for this to be a good keep. Although, maybe if he levels Swain really fast, it can't hurt. Keep it. I mean, he gets to attack on 4. Riptide Sermon would be also be good against Misfortune. Oh, let's just keep it. Oh, there's a Riptide Sermon. That's nice. Okay, we've got some
Let's go make
playability.
some friends, Tippers.
Ravenous Flock would still be a good draw if you get it.
This smells like burning.
This is great. Alright, we can skip this. Let's go to the next turn. We don't care.
Ye started without me.
Yeah, we can attack and use Death's Hand on that. Or make it rain.
Fortune favors the bold.
Yeah, we get rid of the misfortune here. Like, in an ideal world, I would have spared some mana, used Riptide Sermon on it, and keep the flock so we can kill Swain later on. But then we just had to Death's Hand this turn. He can attack with a lot of damage. I don't have a blocker. This feels a lot better for this turn. We need to keep it real on board as well. And now Annie is almost leveled. That's also nice. Just 2 more spells. So if I really want to, I can level her. Let's just see what he does first. We accept that. I think we just pass. He will want to attack.
Looking for trouble?
He will definitely
It found
want to
you.
attack now. So yeah, this turn we play the Death's Hand. And next turn we play Riptide Sermon, something like that. Let's see if he passes. If he doesn't attack, that's actually decent for us as well. He doesn't. That's pretty decent. We always play Riptide Sermon here, and then maybe we play Boxtopus, so we can actually attack with Annie depending on what he plays. If he plays Swain, that's worst case scenario for us, but we don't have anything against Swain anyhow, so we're just going to go with this.
The people are my
The
strength.
crowd's favorite. Interesting. I want to level Annie because Tiber's next turn is going to kill this, and whatever, and it's going to stun something else. So maybe it's actually worth
What's that, Tippers? Yeah.
attacking.
You're funny.
Like, if we make it rain here, if we deal damage to this, that's fine. If it deals damage to this, that's fine as well. Let's just throw it so we can use it next turn if we need to. And then we can always attack with any this turn. It just seems good. It hits this, that's excellent. For our first turn.
It's so big. It's almost time.
Doesn't block it. He knows I have Tibbers in his hand. Could have just blocked with the 2-1. Maybe he open attacks. That seems even worse, and I just block with this. I do get damage though, but we're ahead. This seems terrible. Yeah, okay, he surrenders. Right, he didn't have to swing. That's good
Did you
for
like that,
us.
Tippers? Wasn't it fun?
Let's see, it's Swain Twisted Fate. So like, we don't want him to have Boxtopus early, preferably. So I think we want Death's Hand to answer that or make it rain, and then a Swain. That's why we're throwing this away. We just want the Annie. So we can level up Swain fast and just have answers. Captain Farron, not ideal to draw. At least not now. We always just play the
Come
end.
on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
Skip.
Oh, oh,
Oh, at least it's no Buxtopus. I'm actually thinking about Eye of Nagaboros because we don't have any real play this turn, and then at least we draw and we can block one of those. So we don't get as many damage. Oh man. These are not the draws I want. At least with Zep Sprayfin you can draw one of our cheaper spells. That's one. Doesn't it? No. Oh, okay. Make it rain hurts now. And he does it. Well, at least before I my Zep Sprayfin. I was going to open it back first. Still. What do I do now though? I mean, Annie can still attack at this time, and if he plays something big, which like worst case scenario, if I play Annie, he plays Twisted Fate and stuns it, right? Because if he plays something with more than 3 health, we can just stun it and attack anyway. And otherwise I bank mana for spells I don't have currently. But we can also play the Weapon Master as a blocker next to it. We can save 1 spell mana. I think Annie... I mean, something wants to play Zep Sprayfin so I can draw cheap spells, but it doesn't feel right now. Feels like I just lose the board then too much.
If I kill you, I don't
Okay.
fortune, stupid.
It's just a free attack.
This way. Lovely. Burn me.
I like this version of the deck as well, with Twisted Fate and the Fortune Croaker. I just found that there are not that many good 1 and 2 drops that you actually want to use Croaker on, so it really seems to be like later play, and I don't really like it as much. Let's play this so we can block something. Not the best options. Maybe Tough is actually good to save Swain from any damage plus flock, because Fearsome doesn't really do anything.
Jack said there'd be contenders out here.
And they both give like 1 health in a way. But it gives
Vision
over
to
more.
see what others cannot.
How many is he away from leveling? 2. He does have 2 spell mana left, so there is a chance he can activate it. I'm way below on that. Like if he plays Make It Rain, if I play this, then he plays Make It Rain and attacks, then I can block it with Swain, but it will just die. And I can't block anything else because it would get damage if I block it with this. Oei. So what? Do we just stun the Swain? I mean, it's not a guarantee he has Make It Rain. He already played 1. He can play Flock currently. Maybe on his own minions, but that doesn't seem... we're taking a risk here, but I think
Loyalty
we need
shall
to.
conquer.
Because otherwise we're really
We are at
behind on
war.
board. He attacks first, so we can play Flock afterwards. Is that really what you're doing here, man?
You're up, Chumbucket.
Okay, let's say he has Make It Rain. That's worst case scenario. He hits me. This stays alive. He still takes damage. He has 4 left. I Ravenous Flock him.
Patience is a
I do take
tactician's greatest tool.
3, maybe 4 more damage. Oh, and Overwhelm. So that's another 3. I have 1 left. Oh man. That's bad. But I don't have flock if I don't do it like this. Let's just hope he doesn't have it. Worst case scenario, we have one left. Yep. It is what it is. We could have thrown Annie under here to have one more health left, but
Empire above all!
it just felt bad as well.
I will break them. They should thank you for the food. My legacy.
Like, Deckhand kills me. Make It Rain kills me. So many things kills me.
Witness strength.
Bidding doesn't save it from Ravenous Flock. We just open attack, hope he doesn't have anything. So we kill this all. Yeah, okay. And now we put down blockers. So many blockers I can put down. Maybe as another Swain.
I'm always
So,
up for
yeah.
a round or two.
Oh, okay. GG.
Who says I don't share?
He just got the Swain level up so fast. He just didn't get it. Maybe that version with Twisted Fate is actually better. The Deckhand seems interesting. Yeah, we might. That might be the version that's actually going to be better, but I'm still liking this version a lot, so we're gonna continue playing this one for a while. What's this? Pantheon, Taric, Yuumi. Pantheon, Taric, Yuumi. Well, Reptile Sermon's going to be too slow for this match. I don't know what we would want to Death's Hand. Except maybe Mountain Goat on 2. But if we draw Annie, we want to play her all the time. So then we don't really need it. And I don't think it's good against anything else. Yeah. Well, at least we have the cards to level Swain. Now we just need to draw a Swain.
It's playtime.
I will die when I am ready.
I think the Challenger unit is good. No, wait. If he has Pill Cascade, it kills anything either way, so I might as well just play Close to Pleasure.
Onwards!
No, he actually front loads it, so I don't have any reason to block. Well, wait, he doesn't want to. Oh, because then I can block it and he doesn't have an option. I'm not sure. We're going to keep the 1 mana so we can. Well, there was no real reason to do that actually. Because we still have 1 mana for Raven's Flock now as well. But let's see what he plays. I mean, they don't have a lot of things to do in the early game. Ayula, possibly. No, this is a better card. Degree.
It did one Yordle portal and suddenly geography means nothing.
Yeah, there's just. I can just play this. No, wait. We can do it like this. And then make rain afterwards. That seems like the best option. Oh wait, why afterwards? Why not in front? So we make sure we actually do most damage with it. So we level Swain down. Because if he blocks with this into this, we deal 1 less damage with Make It Rain. And now we are actually level 20. So if we were to draw a spray, then you can actually play it and then hope for a Swain draw turn afterward. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have anything to do really. Let's see what he has. I mean, what a unit that silences. It silences a follower, right? So we can play that. The Pantheon stun, he needs a minion for that to activate, I believe. Great, that's great. I mean, we could have denied their turn, but I feel like putting damage in is just good, and also it helps level Annie. We just want to get close to lethal. I mean, he's still in round 3 of 5. He's not leveling this turn. We can actually kill it if he doesn't. We play Make It Rain now, and we play Ravenous Flock when he block. It also stuns him, by the way, so he can't use his attack token for the Pantheon. And then we level Annie, we have 6 mana left for Tibbers.
Where there's fire, there's shivers!
I mean, maybe he saves this here. Just play another flock so we keep Swain alive. And then GG, I guess. I don't see. We play the card jar, we attack, even if he has something in Swain. Yeah. Aight.
We have done what is needed.
I have not Boros are not great. Let's play that as well. Now we want to keep the flock, especially because we have the sentry. It's tempting though, the units that damage themselves, but it's just way better to keep it for the significant threats that are actually dangerous. Let's just pass, because if he has Katarina, we want to kill it. Like if we play Ivanaka Kaburos now, and he plays Katarina, and he open attacks, then we're sad. And we need to draw Death's Hand. We do get 3 options, but seems like unnecessary risk. We both lose as many mana. My hand is more responsive anyway. A Watchful Idol. He main decks that? I mean, it does deal damage to itself, leveling Swain, but I don't know. I would not include it. Wow. Okay. So let's both just throw a lot of mana away. I guess that's the game.
By my hand will Noxus rise.
We play Swain. If he plays Swain, we can attack and then flock his.
Vision to see what
Maybe he has the same option, but I'm going to go for it anyway.
You lack discipline.
You lack discipline. What you gonna do now? I'm gonna flock ya.
After the
It's a mirror match, alright. Do we care about 4 damage? Not really. But we do want to play one of our own. And if we do it now, then we can summon Box the Puss next turn to kill it. It seems decent. Or we play a tight summon to kill it. There's multiple options. I do think we want to block it though. So it gets in range of either of those options. I think this is too vulnerable. I mean, Death's Hand, Make It Rain, Ravenous Flock, everything kills it. And Ravenous Flock I wouldn't mind because then we get rid of one of those. We'll have to assume that he has something better than that. We don't have anything better to play though, so we're going to play this just to see what the response is. I mean, and if there even is a response. We don't want to play this because if we don't get a good weapon, you can just make it rain really cheaply. I think we just attack here, see if we get a response, and we do. That's fine. I mean, he has mana left for a Swain. That would be bad because then we would actually want to keep this. But I feel like we have to do this because otherwise we're just getting too much damage. We don't go on the field. I mean, I have Nagaboras, but then we don't spend any mana this turn. Ooh, is he going to play Eye of Nagaboras here? That could be interesting. Fall into Make It Rain. Or is he just going to Riptide Summon me back? Although I don't think most people play it anymore.
Deal me in.
Red card though.
Who says I don't share?
So you can have a free attack with Twisted Fate and the Croaker. He's using a flock on this. That I don't mind that at all. Let me go. Now playing Hookmaster is actually an option, just so we can block this, prevent a little bit of damage, and possibly. No, we don't care. We can, if he plays Swain, we just play Sentry. I'm gonna play just to represent something. Ooh, yeah, Scout is just so good. If you get it on Swain, this is just game ending. If it goes through though, you know what I mean. Double Make It Rain kills his board as well.
Lady Luck is smiling.
Is that an option? We do go. Then we have 4 mana left. I mean, how realistic is it that he levels a Twisted Fate? I guess the deck does have some draw. Like, is that really what we need? We want to draw into Swain. So we want to play I have Nagaboras, really, not these. So just block it like this. Play this, see what we draw, what we keep. already attacked. I can just play this. I don't really see why I wouldn't play it. We need to draw. I don't know if he need. Well, it does open. He gets an open Leviathan, but with my current hand, I can't stop that anyway. So let's just do it. Well, that's something. I assume a Leviathan's gonna come down now. That it would surprise me if he passes. Ooh, he actually passes that turn. He has a Twisted Fate on board, so he can play the stun from that. Maybe we just Farron, give it Scout, attack for 18 with Overwhelm, or for 16 with 18 with Overwhelm, and then just next turn throw Decimates for the win? How would he stop that? I mean, he can play Swain, then I attack the first time, and then afterwards he can deal 1 damage to my Nexus and stun it so it doesn't attack a second time. Something like that. I think we do this. I don't... Maybe I'm missing something, but this seems strong. Losing the 1 Decimate hurts though. Right? But that's still fine. I still attack with this. Or I can double Mega Rain now. I need to empty something in my hand. Play the weapon on it now. Double Mega Rain seems good. Yeah, Sentry was the obvious one, by the way. I have 2 in my hand. I should have remembered that, but one can dream. And having this on the board, I mean, he will want to get rid of this sooner than later. I mean, he passed the turn with 8 mana left. He doesn't have anything that I should really be afraid of, I think. He's going kill my tentacle, free on my here, that's fine. Wow, not just Fervors. I mean, you can play those. I'm not convinced that those are... They level Swain really fast, but except for that, they're just aggro tools. They don't really do a lot. Okay, he can kill it. He's almost out of cards though, so this is very winnable for us. Especially because we have Leviathan, we can actually draw into the Swain with Scout Weapon when we get Swain. He already used quite some removal. Yeah, interesting.
Never play.
No, I don't need it. We don't need to see that level at all. Sure.
This might hurt.
Like normally I'd be very inclined to throw the Ravenous Flock on it, but being able to play Leviathan, like if he has another Katarina, this play is not the best. Getting this on the field though, being able to play Swain next turn, that seems just a lot better.
Destination in sight!
I mean, we stopped it from leveling. That was the most important part in my eyes.
Victory awaits! By my hand will Noxus rise. Grand General!
It's another stun. Yeah, okay. It is what it is. But now we can just pass. It stuns his 2 strongest minions. We do damage. Is there a reason for me to actually attack? Or play anything right now? Not really. Let's just see what he does. Nothing. Great. Stun them. Now we will put more on the board. We can even play a second Leviathan. Though I would like, you know, it's greedy as fuck, but we can play it. Yeah, okay. We surrender this. That's fine.
History will remember us.
Yeah, I like this deck. I mean, it has ways of dealing damage. It has ways to get past your opponent. It also has some control aspects. I really like this deck. Oh, and Swain's level 5. Well, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I had some real fun with this deck. I'll put the deck code in the description if you'd like to try it as well. I'm not convinced whether Annie is the best addition to Swain. Maybe you want to play Twisted Fate, but it's definitely fun. You should definitely try it out. Make some changes. Try different things out, and I hope you enjoy. Have a good day.